That's when I was like, oh my gosh, what have I done? I hired myself a personal trainer that I couldn't even afford. Hey guys, it's Jermaine and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time on my channel, I just want to say welcome. My name is Jermaine. I make videos about the fat acceptance, fat positive, fat liberation, body positive movement. I share with you guys my thoughts and my opinions on this community and also how they affected my life back when I used to be really obese, and also how I changed my life and hopefully inspire you guys in some way. So if you're into those kind of videos, then you might want to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell because I upload new videos at least once a week. And if you're returning to my channel, I just want to say welcome back. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for being a part of my little family here on YouTube. I love you guys and appreciate you so much. I know I keep saying it every single video because I need you guys to know it in every single video how much I love you and appreciate every single one of you. So recently I made a video about how I had a wake-up call and changed my life, how I got frightened into weight loss. So if you want to check that video out, you can click here if you've missed it, but watch this video first and then go and check it out later. I shared with you guys how I was very influenced by fat acceptance. I myself believed that I was a victim of being fat and all of that, like everything that is being chanted by the fat acceptance movement that you hear right now. I was one of them people saying that. It's just that I was not saying it like on the internet. At that time, fat acceptance was not a very big thing in Malaysia, but now it is. Today's video is sort of an extension to that video. I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I did and how I actually lost weight. And if you didn't know, I actually had a weight loss attempt twice. I mean, in between, I would say there was like little here and there where I was trying to do stuff but not really consistent, but consistently trying to lose weight. I only attempted it twice, and I'm gonna tell you guys why the second attempt was successful and my first attempt wasn't. In that previous video, if you've not watched it, it's okay. I'm just gonna tell you a little bit. I talked about how when I first jump started my weight loss journey, I was doing a lot of fat diets, and that's how I started my weight loss. I was doing soup diets, I was doing juice fast, no sugar. Little backstory, I was at my heaviest at 120 kg. I was 21 years old, 22 years old, around there. And I started deciding that I want to change my life and lose weight when I was 25. So at 25 years old, I started my weight loss journey by doing fat diets. I would probably like lose like 5 kg and then I would gain a little bit. But I never gained it all back. I was losing little by little, but it was never consistent. I was never doing something consistent. I was always changing up my diet, doing random fat diets and feeling miserable and just like all the time. And then it wasn't until I was 26 years old, I started going on the whole pescatarian thing. When I was 25, I was working and then I quit my job after a while to go back to college. And during the time that I was in college, I was working out twice a day because my classes would start like maybe sometimes at like 9 or 10 a.m. So it would give me time to work out before I go to class, and then after class I would work out again. So I was working out twice a day. And I think honestly, because I was doing a lot of activity, like I was working out so much, that definitely attributed to my weight loss. More than just me doing fat diets. So although during the time I was doing fat diets, when I would like give up, I would eat a lot of nonsense again, but I was still losing weight because I was working out a lot. Before I go any further, I am not a nutritionist, a weight loss coach, a fitness professional, a dietitian, anything of that sort. I am not certified to give advice or tell you guys what you should do or anything like that. This is a channel where I'm telling you guys my personal stories, what I did, what happened to me, and also I'm just telling you guys in my own layman understanding based on research that I've done, what I learned to help myself. Okay, so I understand that for weight loss, you need to eat less and move more because you want to be burning more calories than you're actually putting into your system. And I would like give up on my fat diets and I would go back to eating like normal. I was still working out so much more, so I was burning a lot of energy. I would go to college and I was always walking around when I'm there. So I'm working out before I go to class. In college, I'm also doing a lot of walking around, and then after that I'm working out at night. Usually what happens is also after I work out at night, I'm so tired, so I don't eat anything. So basically all of this definitely helped me to lose weight. But was it the most sustainable? No, it wasn't, because let's be honest, some people have life. Like once I started working full-time, I had no time to be working out twice a day. I had to pick a time, and also to be like under eating calories here and there. It's not easy to keep up that kind of lifestyles. And also when I get like really caught up in like my assignments and stuff, sometimes I used to forget to eat. 15 almost 20 kg just during this period of time when I was studying, and I was like on and off doing fat diets. And then when I did pescatarianism, is that how you call it? Pescatarianism? Is it a thing? Did I just make it up, or is that really a thing? When I became pescatarian, I lost another like about 15 kg around there, or a little bit more than 15 kg. All I remember is that by the time I was 27 years old, I weighed 80 kg. I started off at 120 kg when I was 25, starting my weight loss journey, and then by the time I was 27, I weighed 80 kg. I know that like when you watch some other YouTubers talk about their weight loss journey, they would lose that kind of weight. 80 kg would be how much in pounds? Let me check for you first. The reason I'm trying to interpret everything in pounds is because I realize most of my viewers are from the US. I think like 80% or 70 something percent of you guys are from the US, and so I appreciate it, and so I want to speak your language. 40 kg is 88 pounds. That's almost 90 pounds. It took me 2 years to lose that weight. I know that there are some like YouTubers that you watch who would lose that kind of weight in like a year or maybe 6 months or something like that. But I think for me, it took me a while because, like I told you guys, I was never consistent. I was very on and off type of thing. After I think when I was 27 years old, 80 kg, my body like just stopped losing weight. So even though I was still a pescatarian, I wasn't losing any more weight. And I started to panic because I was like, oh my gosh, I thought I figured out like the best. And I actually loved being pescatarian because my favorite type of meat is actually fish. Even if I wasn't pescatarian, I was just a normal meat eater, my meat of choice would still always be fish. And on top of that, I love carbohydrates. Like carbohydrates is life. Like it's, oh my god, I would rather be eating just plain bread every day than to have to eat plain meat every day. So being pescatarian allowed me to eat rice every single day while losing weight. Where I got the idea to be pescatarian or vegetarian, it's YouTube. Everything I learned was from the internet. When I hit a plateau, I remember researching to see why am I not losing any more weight and stuff like that. And I remember seeing a lot of information on the internet saying that it's a plateau that you hit and you need to switch it up. You need to maybe reduce your calories some more or increase your calories a bit and then reduce it, or change your diet, do something different that your body's not used to before. So I was like, okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to go back to eating meat again. I think at this time I was eating 1,200 calories. So if I were to go any lower, would probably be like 1,000 calories. And also, even though I was eating 1,200 calories, there were days I wasn't even eating 1,200 calories because my schedule was so hectic, especially when I was in college. I was in college, and then I would also do singing. I used to sing at like bars, I used to sing at like events and stuff like that.
Stupid Cupid, you're a real mean guy. I wanna quit you.
My life was just very busy. I was constantly doing stuff. Also, when I was doing my internship, because I studied sound engineering, so when I was doing my internship, my internship was in live sound. So I was like setting up speakers and carrying speakers and moving around, building like all the things to hold up the speakers. Like I was always moving and on my feet. My internship was so hectic. I was some days working 7 days a week. And so that also contributed to weight loss. And honestly, that's why I was burning a lot of calories. Even like when I'm performing, I'm on stage, I'm dancing around, I'm moving around, and then I'm also working out. I'm also doing like a lot of activity. I honestly say if people love eating so much, then people just need to work out or move like 3 times, 4 times more. And then COVID happened. So from eating meat again, suddenly I started gaining weight. This was also the time where I finished studies. Instead of staying stagnant with my weight, I started gaining weight. And it was because I was not active anymore. I was still singing, I was still doing gigs here and there, but it was slowly becoming COVID time and there wasn't much gigs anymore. And then COVID hit and we couldn't like go to the gym anymore, we couldn't work out anymore. And before this, my favorite type of workout were to do like high intensity workouts, I just loved doing like HIIT workouts, those CrossFit type of stuff. I used to go for RPM with my friends. Like those were the kind of activities that I used to do. But obviously during COVID, you were not allowed to leave your house, you were not allowed to go to the gym, so I wasn't really like working out at all. I know there were people who were like working out from home, like walking and stuff. I was not one of those people who were into walking at that time, so I wasn't working out at all. I was just really like depressed and down that I wasn't doing any activities. Also because I remember having a plan that, oh, after I lose weight, I'm going to travel. And I knew exactly where I was going to travel. So I went to Bali, I went to Phuket, and then I was like, I had plans for other Southeast Asian countries to travel to. And then when COVID happened, I just felt like, why am I even like losing weight if I cannot even like go out and do anything with my life? I just have to sit at home. Might as well just sit at home and be fat. And I think I went through a stage of just like, I'm so tired of this. I don't even care about weight loss anymore. I'm just going to sit home and eat. And so I ended up gaining weight again. But thank God I didn't gain so much of weight. I mean, okay, who am I kidding? It was a lot of weight. I think I gained like 10 to 11 kgs during the whole COVID period until early 2022. I was so depressed. I wasn't weighing myself anymore. Okay, I wasn't depressed. I think I was just more so like, you know what, if I can't do this, then I want to seek happiness doing something else. And so something else was eating. And I worked from home, so I was just like working from home, eating, watching TV, not spending my money on anything else. I was just so unmotivated. Yeah, that's the word. I was unmotivated, not depressed. And I was like absent-mindedly just eating, and I didn't realize how much weight I had gained. I was also not stepping on a scale during the whole time, because like, what purpose? It's not like I was going to go on a plane and travel or do anything. Why do I need to step on a scale? And as soon as COVID bans were lifted, my friends were like, oh, let's meet up. And so I remember I got all dressed up to go out, and I couldn't fit my jeans. I put on my jeans and I couldn't fit it. That's when I was like, oh my gosh, what have I done? And I stepped on the scale, and that's when I weighed 96 kg. I went down to 80 kg, and now I weigh 96 kg. I had gained 16 kg during this time, between 2020 and 2022. And I really like panicked, and I decided, oh my gosh, I need to get my life together. I'm gonna start today. Instantly I was like, yep, let's just start right now. I enrolled myself because gyms were open again and everything, and so I enrolled myself. I went a bit crazy. I hired myself a personal trainer that I couldn't even afford because I was so desperate. I thought the personal trainer would help me. I got a personal trainer, and then like I was going to the gym, but it's so funny that I still couldn't stop eating. So I would be like working out like crazy with this trainer, and then right after training I would go and eat. Thank God, like along the way I sort of gained my footing, and I was like, you know what, I actually don't think I need a personal trainer. I think I can do this on my own. And so I stopped the personal trainer, and I was getting into the rhythm of working out. I think I got the personal trainer was more so because I wanted someone to get me into the rhythm of working out again. Having not worked out for so long, when I entered the gym I just felt so heavy. And I honestly feel like your weight does affect your workout as well, because if you're so heavy, you cannot run, you cannot jump that much, and you just feel so like demotivated to work out. When I weighed 80 kg, my body was so much lighter for me to jump around than at 96 kg. And so I was like very demotivated. But after working out with her for a little while, I sort of gained my mojo back again. I was like, yeah, I think I don't need you anymore. I got this. I started working out on my own. Then along the way, a tragedy struck in my family in 2022. And then I stopped again, and I went back into spiraling, but only for like 5 minutes. It was like in August 2022. I know the date because I took a picture and I wrote down the date. Just like suddenly hit me that I could either finish what I started, no matter how long it's gonna take me now, just be willing to just fight and just do what I need to do, or I could just sit here feeling sorry for myself. And usually feeling sorry for myself, feeling depressed would just lead me to want to eat more, and then end up back where I started. Nothing terrifies me more than being a class 3 obese on the BMI chart. I was from class 3 obese, okay? I remember when coming out of that obese category to being overweight, it made me, I know it's still overweight, but it made me feel like it was the greatest achievement of my life. And now I was back in the obese category again. So I was thinking like, I cannot afford to go back there. Everything that I've done, then it'll be for nothing. And for me, I decided like, you know what, enough with this whole day one, start a new plan, and this is my goal and end by this time. Like, no, I was done with doing those type of stuff. I just wanted to pick myself up, because I felt like whatever that happened to me was me just losing sight of myself, and I fell. And now all I need to do is just get up. Instead of starting back from first again, I'm getting up and I'm continuing again. And that's what I did. So I just got up, and I was like, instead of focusing on, okay, for the next amount of days I'm going to do this diet, I just decided to focus on every single day, taking it as it comes, and just thinking about what I'm going to do. So I was not going to think about like, by when am I going to lose weight, how much weight am I going to lose, how much weight am I planning to lose. My ideal goal was to go back to where I started, which was 80 kg, go back to the lowest that I was at. That was my goal. So I thought like, okay, what am I going to do to get me there? I'm just going to focus on just doing that every single day. I'm not going to think about by when can I get to this weight, by when can I lose the weight. I'm not going to think about anything else. I'm just going to think about do every single day. Just wake up, repeat, do the same thing, and what was that going to be? After the tragedy strike, like I said, I didn't work out. I was just so depressed and all of that. I thought, okay, now I'm just going to do the most simple thing, that is to just get out of the house. And so I started walking. So every single day I would walk for like an hour, and I started doing intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting I felt was the easiest because I don't have to think about my macros and this and that too much. I just needed to think about when I was eating and when I was not eating, and just do that like a robot mode. And that was the best thing ever. It worked for me. And this was during Christmas time already. So my sister's boyfriend got me a Fitbit. This was the one. And to help me like be motivated and keep going. And so what I did was I used my Fitbit to track my walks. I was like at least 15 steps a day, and I want to burn 3,000 calories a day. So that was basically my goal. I just did that every single day, make sure I achieve my goal on the Fitbit, and just do intermittent fasting. By April, I had gone down from 96 kg to 80 kg. That was all I wanted. I was so happy. And that was also the time where I started my YouTube channel. Like I started posting videos on YouTube, also motivated. But after I hit 80 kg, I just stopped losing weight. I hit a plateau again. And I think my body got so used to my intermittent fasting, his walks and stuff. And I was like, okay, I clearly need to switch it up. And so I changed my diet. I cut down on my carbohydrates, and I increased my protein intake. And I decided to do more HIIT workouts and strength training and stuff like that. And the reason I'm telling you guys this is because I'm just trying to show you how life like hits you and how that affects your weight loss. But then it's really just a decision that you make, whether you're going to give up or you're going to keep going. Because my problems didn't just stop there. Now I found my mojo. I'm doing well. I'm HIIT training, and I'm in the 70s of kg, and I'm so happy. And then in September last year, which is September 2023, while I'm doing like this HIIT workout, I'm jumping up and down, I injure my knee. I end up having tendonitis, and I cannot jump anymore. If you guys didn't know, the only thing that motivates me to eat healthy is working out, because I like how what I eat affects my performance in the gym. So if I eat like high sugary things or very carbohydrate type things, I feel very sleepy. I don't have a lot of energy. I don't know if it's the same for other people, but for me it's that way. So I get very like tired and stuff. But if I'm eating more protein and more good fats, and I'm not eating much carbs, it's because I feel like it helps me when I'm in the gym. I feel lighter. I don't feel very heavy. I don't feel very sleepy or very tired and stuff like that. If I am not consuming so much sugar, it's also because of how I feel in the gym. But if I'm not working out, like what's gonna happen? So what happened in September was, after my injury, I couldn't move, I couldn't work out, so I had to just like sit down and do nothing. But it did not make me, it ruined my motivation, as in like I was like, okay, why am I even eating these high protein things anymore? Like I couldn't care less anymore. But this time I was like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna try to just focus every day to just do some kind of movement, even though I'm only sitting down. So I don't know if you know this YouTuber Grow with Joe. She has a video of like sit down cardio. So you're sitting down on a chair and you're doing cardio, so you don't have to like get up and move around. I thought that was pretty cool. Like people really don't have excuses to not work out anymore, because there's always something for somebody. I don't know if you guys remember the Jubilee lady who's disabled from the video Is Fatness a Choice, the Jubilee video, and she was like, oh, I'm a disabled person, so I cannot work out. Well, no, you can. There is a workout for everybody. So it's whether you want to do it or not. Grow with Joe has a video. I don't think Grow with Joe is the only one. There's many other YouTubers who have videos where you can just sit on your chair and exercise. So it is a choice whether you want to or not. After my injury, I've been in sort of like a maintenance state. I'm slowly getting back into working out properly again. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I've been posting a little bit of videos here and there of me like working out in the gym. And this is me working on the gym after quite some time, because I feel like I only started going back to the gym in November. I know tendonitis shouldn't take so long to heal, but I'm still a little bit traumatized and a bit scared to jump. So it is taking me a while, but I'm slowly getting there. The purpose of me making this video is because I feel like I do talk a lot about how I was this weight and then I became this weight, but I also want people to know that it was definitely a journey. It was not one of those things where I was like super disciplined and I just like straight up did it. It was definitely a journey, and I feel like I've said this many times on my channel. I truly feel weight loss is a journey. It's a forever thing. You're always battling with your weight no matter what. Will I ever go back to an obese state that I used to be? Absolutely not. I cannot see myself ever doing that again, because I know what that's like, and I don't think I would ever let myself go that far again. Will I ever gain weight? Yeah, maybe a little bit, but at the end of the day, I know how to lose it, and I know that my ultimate goal in life is that I don't want to be an unhealthy person. I don't want to be at an unhealthy weight. I want to be at a healthy weight. And so even if I do slack a little bit, I'm just going to go back to my routine. Eating healthy is what makes me happy. Working out is what makes me happy. It makes me feel good on the inside out. And so I cannot see myself ever going back to being big like that ever again, only because I like the way I feel when I eat right and when I work out, more than just I like the way I look because I lost weight. Right now, the weight that I have to lose right now is so much more little. I have another like 7 to 10 kg to lose. 7 kg if I want to get to a healthy weight, 10 kg if I want to get to my personal ideal weight. I feel like if you're on a weight loss journey, just think about how far you've come. If you feel tired and exhausted, just think about the weight you've already lost and you're here. Is it worth going backwards? It's not worth it. Ideally, I would like to get to my ultimate weight loss goal, that is to lose 10 kg by end of June. That is sort of like me just having this rough idea of by when I want to get there. But what I'm doing is just focusing on every single day, doing what I'm supposed to do and just keeping it up. On days that I mess up, then let's just regroup and continue. I'm making sure that majority of the time I'm living my healthy lifestyle, and then even if I mess up on occasion, it's fine because it's about what I'm doing the 90%. 10% doesn't count that much. I promise you it doesn't. Past 2 weeks Christmas season, I wasn't a very good girl. I didn't gain weight, but I certainly didn't lose weight either. I'm picking myself up and I'm still continuing, and that's all that matters. Sometimes when you watch those people's weight loss videos on YouTube, it can make you feel like, why is my journey not like them? Within 6 months they lost the weight. They're so disciplined. Within 4 months they lose the weight. Maybe that's their story. Maybe it works for them. But some people like me, I could never do that. I need to live a normal, sane lifestyle or it'll be too hard for me. I cannot be like super strict and restrictive for a long period of time. Like even right now, my goal is just to focus on making sure that I'm eating more protein, less carbohydrates, making sure that I'm working out at least 5 times or 6 times a week, and that's all. So anyway, this video is really long. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? I'm open to your thoughts. Or if you even have like some suggestions of how to lose weight or what you did, and you want to share your story, please do so in the comments below. I would love to read it, and maybe it might also help someone else out there. Anyway, yeah, that's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell because I upload new videos at least once a week. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok if you like. The links are in the description box below. And I'm slowly getting back into working on the gym again, so I post some clippings sometimes. I make like short videos. If you want to check it out, you can. And I'll see you guys in my next video.